of all, let me say this. I appreciate all the work you put in, okay, for this victory today. All right? And I know in this league, most games are won by a score. We talk about it all the time. But it felt like we dominated that team.
Yeah, we
dominated.
We did.
But we got to stay focused for 4 quarters, man. 4 quarters. This team stay focused for 4 quarters, and then let's see what happens.
Yes, sir.
Right? Enjoy Victory Monday tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Let's get ready for round 2.
Right back in.
You got him, Phil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Sal.
Hey,
Yes,
we
sir.
found a way. Hey, we found a way. What do we say?
Hey,
There's
sir.
no one side. It's all of us.
All of us.
It's all of
All of
us.
us.
It's all of us.
You heard the coach. Yeah, Jackson, 25 yards passing through 3 quarters, 169 in the final 3 drives. All right, so Rivers, not great. He hasn't been good, really. Not MVP the last few weeks of the season. He's a different guy than the beginning of the year when he was an MVP candidate. Total QBR, 78 out of 100 because he made some big plays at crucial times. His 3rd highest in any playoff game in his career and his highest since 2007, which was the only year he ever made it to the conference title round. But he's 0-7 against Tom Brady and the Patriots.
It was typical of this team this year, the way we won. We've won in so many different ways, ugly, pretty, defensively, offensively, come from behind, make a field goal at the buzzer, so many different ways, and it was a collective team win today against a great opponent.
It's been 5 years since you guys now won a playoff game. How do you describe what it feels like now?
Oh, man, it feels great. About to be right back where we was,
Right.
my rookie year. So it's amazing just to get back to that place, especially with the guys that we have, unbelievable group of guys on both sides of the ball and special teams. And everybody showed us there. Everybody came to play.
What a game plan against Lamar Jackson. Sacked 7 times. The Ravens fumbled 3 times during their first 8 offensive plays, so that didn't help. Currently with Jackson, the Ravens, of course, they need to play with the lead, and they never had it against the Chargers. Jackson gets some playoff experience, but it still hurts after a great game plan.
You just feel like we didn't want to be here. I did, not my team. I feel like I played poorly. A lot of throws, wasn't hit. I supposed to make turnover. I fumbled once, and I wasn't playing my game today. I'm ticked off about that.
So the Chargers, they're going to fly all the way across the country again for a 1 o'clock Sunday game. That's going to be tough. Chargers had 7 defensive backs on the field with 4 D linemen on 43 plays. They went 3 D linemen, 1 linebacker, and 7 DBs on 15 plays. Ran standard personnel once. 58 of their 59 plays had 7 defensive backs. Anthony Lynn, he once called plays for Buffalo, and he ran an offense kind of like the Ravens did.
I used to run that offense. And I remember we started out really fast, won 4 in a row. But when people got enough tape on us, they could catch up to us. And I think that's what happened today. No one's played that team the way our defense played them today. I was really impressed with the way our defense stepped up, especially playing little guys inside and not playing with our linebackers. Samar is fast; he's real fast, and we thought putting the speed guys in there. We didn't know that was going to work. We wanted to take a look at it. And we feel like today that it works fine. I mean, they could run him down a little bit or at least catch him. And with the linebackers in there, the physical guys, bigger guys, that didn't work out so well the first time.
As promised, the long-awaited return of Ryan Clark. Explain to us why this 7 defensive back thing is so vexing for Baltimore and Lamar Jackson.
Well, what it's about is speed. Since Michael Vick, this is the first time we've had a person play the quarterback position or a player play that position and be so fast, be so explosive. So now you have more speed within the numbers, which is where Lamar Jackson operates both in the run and the pass. Here you're going to see Derwin James in the slot. But watch Joey Bosa here. He doesn't take the dive. The dive is going to be for the backside linebacker. He's able to chase Lamar to the sideline. Derwin's able to get hands on him and make a tackle. Now we're going to see Adrian Phillips. He's going to float across in the middle. Usually, this is a linebacker playing this zone drop. Now you have a more speedy defensive back. He's able to come off with vision on the play. There's a tipped ball. He finishes at the ball. Now later on in the game, you're going to get a rush from the outside because you have so much space in the middle because, they can close these gaps. These guys can get to the space they need to, and you see Uchenna Nwosu get a sack, and this is the way the game ends. there were so many different things that you can do off of this. Also, it's something that the Baltimore Ravens have never seen on film. They don't know who's coming in the blitz. They don't know who's adding, who's going to be the spire on Lamar Jackson. And when you can do these diverse things and do so many different things with different people, it really helps. But everybody's not going to have 7 DBs that can actually play. This was kind of a thing that they did. They tried. It worked. They stuck with it.
58 times they went with 7 defensive backs. Across the league this year, that's 40 more than anybody else had ever done it. And when they played in Week 16, it's 58 more times than they did it when they lost there. But you know what we have now?
A matchup.
L.A. versus the GLA. Yeah, I said it. Greatest living Americans. We got the Chargers going to Foxborough. Not really the same defense that Rivers has played in the past. Pat's allowed a 60 total QBR this season. Their worst in a single season since 2006. Rivers ranked 7th in total QBR during the regular season. Other side of the ball, Tom Brady and New England got to deal with the Chargers pass rush that just took down Lamar Jackson 7 times. Brady sacked just 3.5% of his dropbacks this year. That's 4th best in the NFL, so usually that line holds up and protects him. Key number right here, though, for Brady, 7-0 in his career against Phillip Rivers, including 2-0 in the playoffs. Brady 7 wins without a loss against Rivers, tied for 3rd most by any QB against another one in the Super Bowl era. Phil, talking with Josina Anderson about the GLA.
Just to have 2 veterans playing in this next game, you and Tom Brady, with all these young whippersnappers, Lamar, Mahomes, all these people, how does it feel good to have 2 Gippers in there for the next game?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, Tom's got about 4 times the amount of playoff experience that I have, but 2 guys, you know, upper 37, 30s, and Tom, I believe, is already past 40. But I do think at the end of the day, you got to be able to convert in the pocket on 3rd and 6 with the game on the line. And nobody knows that better than Tom Brady. We're still going to scratch and claw and fight like crazy. Excited to be in the tournament still. We got 8 teams left, and we're one of them. And, you know, somebody's going to win it. Somebody's going to win the whole deal. And, you know, why not us? So we're going to keep on rolling.
All right, tell me that this picture doesn't scream bromance right here, huh? Brady on his Instagram captured it. See you next Sunday in Foxborough.
It's the wrong hashtag.
Let's have some fun.
GLA?
It should be. I'll be honest. I don't know what LFG says. I'm not on the Twitter or any of those things. I'm just told I shouldn't say it on television. So we will leave it at that. All right, we have a Chargers team that's very good on the road, a Patriots team that seems about as fragile as they have been in a decade. Might mean something, might mean nothing. But where's the critical point of mass in this game?
Well, listen, you've heard it before, right? Kill the head and the body will die. Well, we all know that's Tom Brady. And you saw the type of pressure that the Los Angeles Chargers were able to get on Lamar Jackson today. And Lamar Jackson is as mobile of a quarterback as we have. Well, Tommy, you know why he's the greatest living American? Because he is like a statue that they'll probably put up of him really soon.
And
so Melvin Ingram has to get there. Joey Bosa has to get there. They have to push the pocket inside. When you've seen Tom Brady struggle this year, it's been when he's had pressure in his face, not wanting to step up and take those hits. And that's what you're going to have to do if you're the Los Angeles Chargers. One of the reasons the Los Angeles Chargers were a huge pick by a lot of people to go far this season was because of those 2 edge rushers that they have in Ingram and Bosa. Those guys showed up today. They're going to have to do the exact same thing next week if they think they're going to be able to challenge the New England Patriots in Foxborough.
All right, I'm told I have to wrap this quick, Ryan Clark, so I need one word. Tomorrow night, Bama, Clemson.
Bama.
There it is.